But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Witcher 3 gameplay. Alright, so last time we helped Triss take all the mages out of Novigrad and save their lives. Where did they go? I have no idea, actually don't remember. But then Triss came back and Geralt and Triss boinked. For lack of better word, they boinked. And that's where we spawned afterwards. Basically, this was the Tower of the Deed that shall not be spoken of. And yeah, it was a nice side mission. And this time we're going to help Zoltan and what's his name? Dandelion. Yes. It's been a while since my last episode. Hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you're taking care of yourself, staying healthy, and yeah, enjoying your time basically. I'm gonna be back to work soon, so wait, hold on. Where is it? Shit, I forgot. No, not extra. There it is. I'm going to be going back to work soon, so I'm gonna be missing all my spare time. But it's fine. It's fine. Wait, are those? I keep forgetting. Are those need to be replaced? I think so. Yes. Strong attack damage increased by 10%, and this strong attack critical damage increased by 15%. Adrenaline point gained 1%. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is better. Okay, so we need to get to... Hold on, that wasn't what I was trying to see. Okay, so they went all the way from the harbor, from this harbor, to the lighthouse, to Stump, to do the act, the unforgettable, or the forbidden act of the Beast of the Two Backs. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go. Let's go and help Dandelion and Zoltan. I'm not sure if this episode is going to include our journey towards Skellige as well. I hope it does. Maybe not, depending on the side quest with Dandelion.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
That's racist of you guys. It's racist. I'm gonna be a good citizen. I'm just gonna ignore this.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Oh, nice. Dijkstra helped us.
Gives monsters the
To whom it may concern, let it be known that the bearer of the present document may enter and leave the free city of Novigrad at will, both during the day and at night, and shall for no reason be perturbed? What the fuck is that word? Jesus. English is not my native language, but still, what the fuck is that word? Perturbed? Harmed, harassed, or molested. Holy fuck, that escalated quickly. In any way. His Holiness Hierarch Hemelfart. Hemelfart, okay. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what's up with Zoltan here.
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt! Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. No. Just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Junior, but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
Do I need to get cards? I hope I don't need to play for them for... I mean, I like Zoltan, but I don't want to play these cards. Okay, we'll take the quest and decide what to do with it next.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. Has a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Seriously, Zoltan? Geralt literally said, I'll try. And he said, oh, yes, that is very reassuring already. I can already feel how I'm paying my debt.
To be a purveyor of cheap whores and watered down wine?
Hey!
Witcher!
I can't control what I inherit.
But you can control...
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
Alright.
What? He never given me nothing but floppy.
Alright. I thought this was going to be more serious, but...
Saying I'm no
Well,
good giver.
Cabaret is very serious.
You got to have talent and character.
Let's do this then. Borrow a prop sword from Madame Irina, which is... here. Cool. We can run over there. What the hell?
Looking for something I need a rest.
Okay.
What's he schemed up this time?
What village are you from?
What did he scheme up this time? I think he schemed up a way for you guys to subscribe to my channel. That was not as smooth as I hoped it would be, but yeah, so feel free to subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell. As well, you can follow me on Twitter, which will be down in the description below. I tweet a bunch of stupid stuff, basically. And that's it. Okay. Very appealing, I know. Where's Irina? Where is she? Where is she?
Holy moly, you're a scary one.
What the hell?
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
What is up? Where is Dandelion now?
You're late to the man, so strap in the muck to the working man. Let us live, eh? The power of the eternal fire be with you. You
offence to the majesty of the eternal fire.
Because he was hungry. He wouldn't be hungry when he defined paid work. But he said that my mummy interrogated him.
Alright, so we need to meet Dandelion here after dusk. So it's time to meditate, I guess. Let's go. Dusk would be like 9 p.m. I guess. Yep.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
What do you think of his plan? I'm not sure. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
This could actually work.
Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan.
No buts, Geralt.
We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
What?
Not so fast.
It was lame.
Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard!
What? Lost your nerve?
You're better than I thought.
Come on, Dandelion, I know you can do it.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hero! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up.
So that's what the kills are
Gone,
calling
vile
it today.
bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
That was funny. Okay, meet Dandelion in the morning at the Rosemary in time. I ain't got the time. Whoreson's henchman.
Oh, watch where you're walking.
Not gonna fight them this time.
I've had enough of living.
I serve the eternal fire.
I've buried my old family.
Okay, so do we need to meditate till morning now? Is that it? Let's do this. 7 a.m. is 7 a.m. is morning enough. 8 a.m. 8 is fine. I guess.
What are you doing? Not enough time already.
Let's go. Where's Dandelion? Where are you?
Misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See? It's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
We'll decide it for Dandelion, I guess.
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this
Oh, Priscilla.
renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt.
You would like the theater decor, I know
Say
that.
something.
Theater decor.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect that.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Is this a theater or a whorehouse? What the hell is wrong with you, Dandelion, with all these panties walking
Guess
around?
this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even
What is
settle
she
down
looking
now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Of course Geralt is going to find Dandelion, because Geralt is a fucking babysitter.
I'll miss a woman's touch.
What? Waypoint. Where are you going? Let's go here. Alright. So anyway, I keep reminiscing on the first game of The Witcher I ever played, which was The Witcher 1, and while the story was okay at the end, the mechanics and the outdated graphics were pretty horrible. And compared to this, it was like comparing the first ever video game created to, I don't know, to Crisis or whatever. What's up, Dandelion?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Use your Witcher senses to find the key. What up?
Fine. Let's find the key.
Beheading a king.
Find anything?
Move, Dandelion. Jesus. There it is.
Not here.
Oh, not here. Okay. Let's see if it's here then. There it is. I can actually see inside her house here. What the hell? Doesn't look like they're fighting. But okay.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly
Called
one
it.
gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's
We're
no
gonna be
brothel
patient about this.
involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Well, Geralt is sassy. Let's go find the placards. Or as we say in modern times, posters. Jesus.
What a smart jacket for a tramp.
That was very nice, that fart. Look at how beautiful this looks. Look at this. And this is a game from what? 2015, I think? This is great. This looks absolutely amazing. Sigurd henchman. Let's run. Run like the wind. Run like the roach.
Hey, you. Seen any prawn fillies?
Is this his house? Her? His? Her? I think so. I can see ink and stuff. Let's go. Let's do this. Are those bandits? What the hell?
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Fred. Come on, guys. I know you want to.
Pathetic.
You regret this, mutant.
Oh shit. They're actually hitting me well. Come on. Come on. Get him, Fred. There you go.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vegal Bud Estate, losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Oh, so we need to go over there. Let's go.
Your kind beyond the walls.
Let's see if we have a fast travel. Yeah, we have a fast travel here.
You gotta take risks to not get fucked.
Move away, peasants.
Not a headache again.
Okay, so we're gonna fast travel to the Vegelbud residence. I apologize for this. Sometimes I like reading words not the way they were supposed to be read. For example, the word queue when you wait for something. I read it as a queue. For example, you are now in queue. That was not funny as well. Man, how beautiful! Look at the background. Look at it. Look at the trees going side to side, swinging in the wind. This is absolutely beautiful for a relatively old game. However,
That's it,
let's
Roach.
get to it. Let's get to the quest. Come on, guys. I know you want to. What's with all the people here? Oh, can't canter? Yeah, I can. What's with all the people here?
Slow now.
Oh, that's the race. I'm sorry. I'll just leave Roach here so he'll start. Hold on. Let's block the path. There
Take
it
it
is.
easy.
I'll just leave Roach here so he will block. Seriously, Roach? You betrayed me that easily. Jesus.
Considerable psalm in the red, but you shan't back up on the country.
Where is he? Is that him upstairs?
What do you say? And if I use one worry at a time,
Wait a
old chum?
minute.
Well, what about the trade? Bailiff's a harsh
She's not in.
Honestly.
Oh, there he is. Sorry.
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Okay. We can either race for this guy. For, what's his name? I forget. We can pay his debt, which is 200 crowns. It's not that much. We have like 1,000. Yeah, let's pay. Let's choose the easy way out for now. Cool.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time.
Exactly.
Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Okay, so now we have to return to Dandelion. Let's go. Roach, where are you? You have failed me for the last time, horse. Yeah. Let's go.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Let's gallop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go take the scenic route back to the city. Because why not? Or maybe no. That is too much. That is too much for you guys to just watch. Sit back and watch me riding all this way. Just too much. Unless, well, we could take this, maybe. We need to get to this as well afterwards. Yeah, but let's go to the Gate of the Hierarch first. Gate of the Hierarch.
Behave, Witcher.
Behave, Witcher.
Another drift of him from Chameleon.
Holy shit. Things are really taking up here.
Start in G major and
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the Chameleon.
What about choreography?
We care.
Anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Gladly.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Yeah, she said you're fat and you smell. She praised your rationality. Actually, she did praise his rationality, and Geralt was like, "Are we talking about the same Dandelion?"
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla! She's...
What? Speak, man!
She's badly, been attacked!
What?
They took her to Valmerius Hospital!
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
We're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna kick some ass in Priscilla's name.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor.
Of course, Dandelion.
Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't make me convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any
Well, a
idea
scalpel
what leaves
is
such a
a
mark?
tiny
A
sword.
flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
So, apparently, everything in the city is being done through the sewers. Siguruv's treasure, The escape of the mages and now this. Let's go. Let's go!
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Ah, Hemmelfart. What is that name? What is that name, Hemmelfart?
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Nice. Bunch of drowners here. God, I love this sword. This is so awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to have a character point. Let's do this. What should we upgrade? Maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. Yeah, precise blows, I think. Gonna use Igni. Water. Oh shit, what the heck? See anything? God damn it, I hate water hags. More drowners, okay. I think the last drowners we encountered here in the sewers were much lower level.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Yeah, okay, so I'm walking here and not running for the cinematic effect for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you like this kind of stuff, or do you want me just to run through it? I mean, this looks better, right? Instead of running with the camera rotating into the walls and shit. And stuff, I'm sorry, I was not supposed to say shit. Oh fuck, I said shit again. Crap! Fuck!
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi.
I'm actually not tracking this quest.
We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Dwarven woodcarver. I think this is it. No, it's not a dwarf. Is it a dwarf?
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Looks like necrophages got to this one. Human. Wrong body type.
Okay, so I'm guessing we need to continue here. This looks like a dwarf.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's start with the hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Really? I have the option to say, alright, I know enough. Let's go ahead.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So
What
it
the
seems.
fuck?
Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Holy shit, that's horrible.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
The scalpel mentioned by Geralt was weird. Okay, let's go.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Ew. Holy shit,
An
what's that?
egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Oh, snap.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle's swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Right. Never mind.
Yeah, I kind of felt it was weird to inspect his genitals. Unless he raped someone or whatever.
Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea
Something
what his
to
name
do with
was?
sacrifice?
Fabian Meyer.
And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyritz was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Alright, so a lot of things point towards Nathaniel. He is a religious zealot. He used to be a torturer. And he is basically a giant prick. So I'm guessing that's him. Or maybe the game is misleading me on purpose. Let's see.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Okay, so we need to investigate the alleyway, examine the place where the woodcarver died, and find Eustace. Eustace, the corpse collector. Let's go. Joachim, whatever his name is. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's run. I'm thinking about making my videos shorter, guys. So, like, you know, like if I play The Witcher, it would be a shorter, more concise versions of whatever happened in this hour and a half that I was playing. And the video would end up being, I think, about 20 minutes or 25 minutes at most. So what do you guys think about it? Do you think I should do that, or should I continue playing the game as a whole the way I do it now? Sound off in the comment section below. Let me know what you prefer. Let's see what's up.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about
Striga.
Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag, and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Anything else? Has to be something else here.
Murderer dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Okay, so maybe here.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Let's do this. Let's do this, bro. We need to see what's inside. We need to search for Fabian's clues, whatever. Why is this shining? Hold on. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, fire can prepare your nourishment, fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with internal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Consequences. Hey, Gus. Gus, come on. Let me in, Gus. Seriously, come on, Gus. No. Shit. Gus. Come out. Come out, wherever you are. Well, you're there, I can see you, but seriously, come out. Alright. Let's examine this.
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the formaldehyde, left a few stains behind and used it.
Okay, a chair.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Right, so that's what he was saying about him kicking something and breaking his ankle and toenails. Okay. Let's head on to Priscilla, where she was attacked.
Awful pale. Oh,
Hey, handsome.
You scared?
A brazier. This time of year?
What's this?
Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe.
Grab him!
Lay on his heel.
Dave.
Took a step
How am I
back.
to know? Watch him, see what he does.
What the hell?
Fucking come on!
What do you want?
Son of a whore. Yeah.
Shut up and fight.
Why are they fighting me? What did I do? I just fucking looked around with my witch's senses.
Take him from the back! Gotta get around him!
Take him from the back.
That's it, you're in for it!
It's not very polite.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
That was a really quick change of heart. I'm gonna kill you! But I will help you.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Okay, so
Watch it,
let's
Trad.
check this out.
Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Come on.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde.
Human. Priscilla's.
Not a letter, let's see. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and unbotched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses. So adept at fooling the common folk, not to lose women, not the loose women, who walk the streets and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immortal magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the internal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. Okay, so I'm guessing this is some kind of a vigilante, maybe. Not sure if it's the priest anymore, if it's Nathaniel anymore. Maybe it's some kind of a vigilante that's taken the matters into his own hands.
Oh,
what the hell? Why are you walking naked on the streets? Why? This is the equivalent of hillbillies in Borderlands. Actually, haven't saved my game for a while. Let's do it now. Save game, empty slot, cool. Game saved. Let's go. Let's see, Eustace, where are you? Eustace! I can't run.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Seriously?
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay.
Means bandits dropped them. Played us then. Enough said.
Is that Eustace? Eustace.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of the...
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Oh.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for you count of three.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
They's clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side, 'cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Okay. Well, how do I get delusion level 2? Is that like something in the character screen? Character whatever?
That hard out for coin? Fine. Have some. Now talk. What did you find on him?
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Get out of my sight. Now.
We're constrained. We're not hitting people just like that. Let's go talk to the coroner. Coroner.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Welcome, Master Witcher. Okay. That's a new one.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Yeah, I'm also interested in his young appearance.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Oh no.
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Let's go. Yep, the concerned citizen is actually the murderer, but I wonder who that is.
Till next time, Master.
Wait, how do I get there fast? Where is it even? Oh, it's all the way here. Holy fuck. How do I get there fast? Let's go.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Let's go, Geralt. Let's go to the fast travel. Which is not far away. It's here. It's right here. Beggar.
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet there.
Vegelbud.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
No trickery.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
Let's go.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
We need to hurry indeed. Come on, Ingrid. Stop yapping and start walking.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh my god, what happened?
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Holy shit. That was horrible. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We'll catch this bastard. Go away, dogs.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Oh shit, I can't go through here. Come on, Geralt.
Eat dirt!
Where is he?
Oh, come on!
I'm not the murderer. What the fuck do you want from me? You guys want to fight me? Is that it? Okay. What happened? Why is everything dark? Should I not have fought them? What's going on?
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that.
And let her be the last victim. Please.
So from reopening Rosemary and Thyme, we've got
Bruises,
to this.
broken fingernails. She defended herself.
It's a hell of a side quest.
Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Right, let's go. Let's kill him. Let's kill him. Let us avenge everybody. Wait, I wonder how Priscilla didn't get tortured and killed. She was only hurt for some reason. Maybe she fought him and won, and he ran away. Maybe. Let's go. Move, guard. Where's Sweet Nettie? Sweet Nettie is inside Novigrad. Alright. Alright, okay. Okay, we fast travel over there, okay.
I serve the eternal fire.
Should have stayed in the forest with my unit.
Washed your hair lately?
Any needs, Master?
What? Wait, what? Where's Cripple Kate's? Is that Cripple Kate's? Oh shit, hold on. Cripple Kate's. There it is. I think that's the one.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
You mean me to grab another lass?
She a whore?
Could be the clap. Can't be bothered right now. Wanna dip your dingle?
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again, you disturb me.
I knew it.
And
I called it.
Dislike being disturbed. I was to play with Sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Try it, you bastard.
Come on.
What? Lost your nerve?
I'll just burn everything. Because why not? Come on. Let's do this. Yes! Head off. Poker. Can we untie her? Oh.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Anyway, so I called it. It was Nathaniel. Let's see if we can loot some stuff here. Bread, smoking pipe, extinguish, because why not? And here, alto blast, whatever that is. Is that how it works in this world? The whorehouse. Yeah, there's like 3 beds separated by some whatever that thing is called. That is so weird.
Geralt, positively divine.
Geralt, how do they know me? Locked. What?
It's a material world.
Okay, let's do this. Let's go talk to Dandelion. At Rosemary. Oh, sorry, at the Chameleon. It's not Rosemary and Thyme anymore. It's the Chameleon.
White one, take a gander over. No loitering round here.
But I want to loiter around here. Why can't I loiter? No loitering.
You must make more as a mama than you do wishing.
Pig. It's a long ass run. 2 hours later.
Eternal fire, protect King Radovit.
Hold up. Let's go have a haircut before that. Let's go cut our hair.
Oh, welcome back to you. Satisfied customer always comes by again, eh?
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Long hair let down. I would never let a drunk person cut my hair. Oh my god, Geralt, you look...
So long.
You look foxy. It's a bit weird for me, to be honest, but let's continue.
Well, never.
Wait, what the hell? What is this place? Aren't they supposed to be in Chameleon? What? Why is it leading me here? Where am I? Oh, that's the hospital.
House?
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Okay, so this was a very nice conclusion to this very nice side quest that I did not expect to be this long. I really enjoyed it, actually. It was a really... Hubert Hake. Who the hell is Hubert Hake? Nathaniel Pastore. I was not expected to be this good. I thought I would just help Dandelion set up his new cabaret shop or whatever, and that's it. But it ended up being a really nice murder investigation. Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed it. How about you guys? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for future videos, which will be released hopefully sometime soon. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.